everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I will say that I think I found my everyday green look. I should have known either, really, it could be one of two palettes that could get me here. This particular palette gets me here with what I like. However, I could achieve the same look pretty much with the alternative here. Um, but I think that every day it's going to have to be very soft, very subtle, and not in your face, which is what this is for a green look. And it's almost to the point where it's a neutral type of situation to begin with. But let's go for the rest of the face first. For foundation today, I am wearing my Tom Ford in Traceless Soft Matte Foundation, which I think they're doing away with that, and that's like one of my favorite foundations. So mad. For concealer, I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury in the Radiant Light. I'm gonna drop these concealers. It's just a little sample. I've almost done it. It's in 4 Fair. I could use it's beautiful skin radiant concealer. I could use a darker shade of that though, and I think it would look even better. That's not my favorite concealer, but it works. For setting, I set with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Powder. The rest of the face, I set with my Pat McGrath, like through the T-zone Charlotte, through the other part, Pat McGrath. For bronzer, blush, highlighter, I'm working out of my palette, the Cheek Leader, in, I think it's the Bronze Squad one. Yeah. So I'm wearing Hoola, Gold Rush, and Cookie today. I've really been enjoying this. Like, having it all in one, which I do like my singles, don't get me wrong. And I do love the highlighter. Love the highlighter, y'all. But the bronzer is good. I like it. If I got it, I'll use it. The blush, I like it, but it's not my favorite formula for blush, so neither here nor there. But I do like it. Now, I will say that they're peachy, or just peachin', whatever blush that one is, that I wore peachin'. This is the only peach blush that literally shows up peach on me. The Coralista, is that what that's called? Out of this one? Yeah. It was a little bit, it did show peachy, but again, not as peachy as I like it to be. But it is peachy still nonetheless. I don't know why it's changing when I apply it to my skin, but like, it's like, okay, it looks peach. Where is it? Like, where's the peachiness? It's almost like it's a pinky peach, more pink than peach, you know what I mean? But for lips, I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk, and I just topped it with this thing. Yeah, because I'm going to read this. No, it's in Pillow Talk though. It was a sample thingy. Alright. Now, for the eyeshadow, I decided to go in with, and it's 1 or 2 palettes you could use. If you have the Retro Glam palette, no. If you have the Retro, am I right? No, Retro Glam. Yes, Retro Glam palette. By Natasha Denona. I'm losing my mind, y'all. Then you could still create this look. However, if you have the Sydney Grace, and they're in Mel Thompson's version of Retro Glam, which they did a bundle thing, and it's called In Memory of Mel. That's the one I'm using today because I purchased it when it launched. Or it's in Mel's Memory is what it's called. The bundle was. And this is what it looks like. This is what I used to create this look. Again, you could use the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette, but it doesn't go as deep as this, and there's less shades. There's more shades here. There's 20. instead of 15. So, but I don't, you can still buy all these shades, I think, singled. Like the bundle's not on their website anymore, but these were just singles to begin with from Sydney Grace. So you could still, purchase it. Where is my magnetic thing? Because, um, I guess I'll just pick up each shade and tell you the name of it. So the first shade we're going to be using is called San Jose, and it's this shade right here. So we're going to start with that shade. And I just have this in an empty magnetic palette, but you can buy them from Sydney Grace too. So San Jose. I hope that is said. Who knows with me. But I really like this look because it's kind of subtle. Like the rest of my face is subtle. I mean, the eyes is definitely more than the rest of the face, but not too much more. And I think and of course the shirt. I would have loved to have thrown this pink into this look, but then it kind of wouldn't have been an all green look, so. But I would like to do that. And I think this is a nice palette for spring too. I do. I think this is a really cute palette for spring. Either one, like I said, whether you do the Natasha Denona or this one, whatever. They're both pretty. But the Mel Thompson Tiny Marbles, now, yeah, I think it is still available on Sydney Grace. And I think it's good for spring. I really think it's good for almost any time of the year, to be fair. Like the Color Story did that. I really liked it. I think that beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to go into... I need my magnetic thing. I don't even know where that went. I had a long magnet that I used to pull up these shades, but I don't know where it went. We're going to go into Honeydew now, which is this shade right here. Whoops. Oh. Okay, so it's going to be, so I used this shade already, and we're going to go into this one now. And these shades are easy to work with. For, like, I like Natasha Denona better. I know that some people like Sydney Grace's shadows better, which is fine. I mean, they're good too. I do like Natasha's formula better, but I do like this Color Story better. And I do, like, overall like Sydney Grace's shadows. For any brand too, I really do like them. For your more down to earth, but yet not down to earth, but more, I mean, because they do have colorful palettes too, but it's like wearable color in a way. Like it's still bright and vibrant and out there. Don't get me wrong, some of them are. But it's like it's wearable. It's not like Glam Light's colorful where it's like bam in your face. I don't know how else to describe it really. But I do really enjoy their shadows. We're going to take the shade Turtle Bay, a little darker of a green. This one right here. And we're just going to darken up the outer portion here a little bit. The outer corner and take it into the crease a little bit. again, trial and error. I don't want the green to take over the look, but I need definition for my own preferences. And it's not too over the top. It's just dark enough of a green to work for me. So through trial and error, I've learned that I don't like to go too dark of a green. I don't want to go too, because it takes over in my mind anyway, like when I look at a look. Because the other day I did a look and I swear it took over. It was green. But this is more, like I said, this is more of a wearable green for me and feel comfortable wearing out. And then the other day I created a more like a St. Patty's Day look for sure, which I would wear for St. Patty's Day any day of the week. But yet the other looks were just, I don't know, too much. We're going to go back into that first green that I used and run it under the lower lash line. I used the Tarte Fake Awake on the lower lash line and Natasha Denona Brown eye pencil on the top lash waterline. So brown on the top and the cream on the bottom. I still haven't got the white Fake Awake. I need to get it. I just need to do it. I need to just do it. I think I'm going to wait though till the Sephora sale, because why not get 20% off, you know? In my head. But like, I'm on a roll today, getting this all done, and I really do enjoy it. The look, I think it all looks very nice and sophisticated, but fun, flirty, but not over the top, type of look, which is kind of where I'm at, you know what I mean? And it's nothing to do with like, oh, because society says, or I'm too old to wear it. Like, that's not it. It's just for my own, in my own head. So, you know, if you're more comfortable with bright greens, go for it. If you're more comfortable with deep, dark, grungy greens, go for it. If you're more comfortable with subtle greens like myself, this might be the way to go. I mean, the Yucca palette wasn't bad either, but again, the tones of that were more yellow-green. Just not my cup of tea, and that's okay. Not everything has to be liked by everybody, you know? Alright. For the lid shade, it's going to be the shade... Can't get it up. Oh. Got it. Green Mango. And it looks like this. Very light. And we are going to place it all over the lid. It's this one right here. I have it set the way Sydney Grace had it set when launching it. So, and of course I was buying this even though it's green, and y'all know how I feel about it. I was buying it just because it was in Mel's memory. And I'll be honest, she was phenomenal at doing makeup. Oh, I mean, I don't think anybody could beat her. My opinion. But she really was. And her voice was just so soothing. And the way everything was explained, the way she explained it, yeah, I really enjoyed. I still go back and watch videos sometimes. I don't know if you've all watched her videos or not, but man, I did. Alright. Now, we're going to take the shade... Trying to get these up, y'all. I tell you, I really need my magnetic thing, but I have no idea. Aim High. this shade right here. Which is right here. I could have went with that one, which is a little more green for the inner corner, but I wanted to kind of break it up and see how I felt about it, and I think I did. I chose right. So we're going to go into this one, Aim High. And again, you can buy these separately. These are all just Sydney Grace's shadows in their line. And then we are going to line the lower lash line and top lash line with the shade as I, okay. Beyond, which looks like that. It's just a really dark brown. And it's the last one. And I'm actually just going to use the mirror that's in this palette. It is nice that it did come with a mirror. I got this off Amazon. It wasn't that expensive. And it works. I technically had it for Makeup Geek shadows. But I now use it for this. And I think the brown mascara really pulls this look together too, to where it's more comfortable for me to wear. I really need to play this more. Alright, and then for the mascara part, we're going to use my YSL. Let me make sure I didn't get any fallout. I don't think I did. And I think I got both sides the same in depth. I love these brushes. I'm so mad I've stained them green though. So mad. Although I am very happy the whole look turned out the way it did. Because, I mean, I don't think I could have got it to turn out any better, to be fair. So if I had to wear an all green, this would be it. Now, again, I still feel like if I were to break it up and just put a green in the look, like do peach, a green, and then like a purple, a lilac color, or a pink, I'd feel even more confident, you know? But if it had to be all green, this is the route to go. For sure. And I think it kind of goes with my eyes too. A little bit better than the rest of the looks, to be fair. I could be wrong. Or I could be biased too. I could just love this palette so much that it wouldn't matter how the look came out, I was going to love it. But regardless, what I will say is that I am comfortable. I think it looks pretty, and I'm ready to, take on the day. Which I really couldn't say that about other looks. They were pretty, but I don't think they looked good on me. And yeah, I took on the day, but I wasn't like excited. And today I am. And I had fun. And I'm just overall happy. And that says a lot. To me, anyway. When I'm doing my makeup. I am going to run this right along the lower lash line again. This cream colored. Like that. And then give me this here to apply a little more. And this is a little minty. I do like the way that is too. It's so weird. It's in a heart shape. But I kind of like it. I don't know why, but I do. And I have it in Pillow Talk, Walk of No Shame, and something else. Walk of No Shame. What's this one? Refresh Rose is the other one. I really like this one when I'm not wearing like any lip liner or anything. Just smacking it on my lips for them to feel like moisturized or something. I like that one. But this is the final look. I think it looks so pretty though. I do. And I think with no, I wouldn't change anything. So this is the final video. Again, this was Sydney Grace's Shadows by Mel Thompson. It was a bundled set. It was called In Mel's Memory. You can also use the Natasha Denona Retro Glam if you chose. I personally, I would go with this set. But if you had to buy them all single, I don't know how much that would add up to be fair. But if you were just buying a couple, it might be cheaper. So that's up to you. But overall, I really like the way the look turned out. Let me know, what was your favorite green look? What do you all think about green? Which one looks best on me? And let me know down in the comments. And I hope you all have a great St. Patty's Day. And I will see you in the next one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that where you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.